Hello and welcome. We will be discussing Africa and mixed waste recycling opportunities here on African PM channel. Africa's rapid population growth, increasing economic activities, and ever-expanding urbanization have resulted in the unprecedented augmenting of waste materials. Subsequently, this has led to expanding risky waste material sites because the waste pollution from these sites has reached a state of emergency across the African continent. Waste in a nutshell is one of the major contributors to environmental pollution. Invariably, pollution is the introduction of harmful materials into the environment. These harmful materials are called pollutants. Pollutants can be natural, such as volcanic ash. They can also be created by human activity, such as trash or runoff produced by factories. Pollutants damage the quality of air, water, and land. What are the impact of waste in the environment, we may ask? Waste can be in solid, liquid, or gas or any form of energy such as heat, sound, or radioactivity to the environment at a rate faster than it can be dispersed, diluted, decomposed, recycled, or stored in some harmless form. Unfortunately, Africa has been leagued with indiscriminate waste management ranging from burning of fossil fuel, oil spillage, dumping of refuse, to open defecation. Several policies are already in place to address pollution and waste in Africa. However, it remains unclear as to how these policies have been translated into action and what progress, if any, has been made towards achieving their objectives and commitments. The inability of governments to enforce waste and environmental legislation in many African countries has given rise to a culture of impunity and has weakened the effectiveness of waste management in general. What is clear is the inability of governments and private industry to keep pace with growing waste streams and the timely development of policies and strategies to effectively deal with it. As a result, the response from many African countries has been to implement product bans on problematic products, particularly on single-use plastics. According to UNEP, 29 countries in Africa have already implemented some sort of regulation against plastics either at the local or national level. These regulations vary from a ban on single-use plastic bags to complete bans on all plastic bags. The growing public outcry against plastic is now sparking action by governments on possible further bans on other single-use plastic products, such as PET beverage bottles and food services industry products such as plastic straws, cups, containers, and utensils. How can waste be managed? Africa needs to pursue sustainable waste management approaches to ensure the appropriate preservation of the environment and curb possible further pollution. Thus, pursuing sustainable waste management will ensure the realization of AU's Agenda 2063, Goal 7 the Africa we want, which aspires for environmentally sustainable and climate-resilient economies within African communities. Remarkably, several African countries are progressively adopting more sustainable modes of waste disposal and management technologies through leveraging emerging waste recycling technologies. Adopting digital technologies that can be utilized to decrease unsustainable waste disposal is crucial towards effective waste management. For example, Ethiopia has predominantly utilized the Kosh dump site as the only landfill in Addis Ababa. However, in 2017, the Ethiopian government transformed this dump site into a waste-to-energy plant. This effectively transformed, repurposed, and revolutionized the dump site into incinerating approximately 1,400 tons of waste materials daily towards generating electricity. Thus, this accounted for approximately 80% of Addis Ababa's rubbish repurposed towards energy supply, with the city supplementing approximately 30% of household electricity. Notably, the operational activities of this plant met European air emission standards. Another prime example is Kenya leveraging emerging technologies towards better waste disposal and management approaches. For example, Kenya, through a company called Taka Taka, has actively managed waste collection, sorting, composting, plastic recycling, and purchasing waste from waste materials pickers. Consequently, this waste management project has enabled affordable waste collection services to low-income areas by augmenting the recycling system to approximately 90% of all collected waste material. This project has also led to job creation for women and youth. Furthermore, the waste material project reduced Kenya's gas emission effluents, which resulted in a clean and healthy environment in Kenya. Furthermore, state-of-the-art waste collection and processing uses modern screening technology that efficiently segregates recyclable material promptly. The twist. Good waste collection services are often only found in the city centers, while municipal waste services in suburbs and peri-urban areas are usually poor. The situation is much worse in rural areas where often no formal waste collection services exist. This lopsided developmental stride and sharp disparity of rural and urban waste management policy across the continent will eventually cause leakage of waste into the environment, including the freshwater and marine environment, hence endangering health and contributing to global warming. Can technology be used to solve waste problems? Technology has become an integral part of our daily lives, and if properly deployed, can help manage waste disposal. Some African countries have started incorporating technology towards waste management with positive results. A good example where this integration has seen significant action is in South Africa. South African waste disposal and management companies are leaders in terms of adopting technologies to efficiently manage waste collection. Some of these companies have gone as far as leveraging user-friendly smartphone applications to facilitate prompt service, extra pickups, and bill payments through push notifications. This automation effectively enhanced cost-effective waste collection by simplifying the collection processes through early warning alerts every time a waste container is near full or needs servicing. In summary, the presence of environmental pollution raises the issue of pollution control. Around the world, people and governments are making efforts to combat pollution through proper waste management policies. Recycling, for instance, is becoming more common. In recycling, trash is processed so its useful materials can be used again. Glass, aluminum cans, and many types of plastic can be melted and reused. Paper can be broken down and turned into new paper. Unfortunately, attempts at waste management are often surpassed by the rural and urban dichotomy, wherein government pays more attention to city centers' waste disposal and leaves rural areas unattended. Reducing pollution requires environmental, political, and economic leadership. Africa must work to reduce and recycle their waste, thus, protecting the environment for future generations.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to our channel for more of these contents.